Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope that you all are fine and you have gone through the poetic devices which I have taught you on Friday. On Saturday also I sent you a PDF which had the explanation of some other poetic devices, though they are not very oftenly asked into your syllabus, but even though I introduced them to you so that you are aware of them. Now I hope you know that what are poetic devices, how do we find them out, what is the importance of them into poem. The children, as I told you that today you have to sit with your book to attend the class. I believe that every one of you is sitting with your book. If the book is not available, then you have some other options, as you can try and find out the book onto Diksha group, Diksha app, you can find out it, or you can log in and search out NCRT book of the CBSE website also, it will be available there. Now, class 11, there are around 4 to 5 poems into your syllabus. All are equally important, but this poem, a photograph, is quite interesting also and easy also. It is such a poem which describes the nostalgic mood of the poet, which describes that how the poet is feeling while writing this poem or while talking about this. It's a beautiful relation of a mother and child, and how it has been described, let us understand. The poet Shirley, now when she's writing this poem and she's narrating it to us, the poet puts her all thoughts into the form of a photograph, as the name of the poem is photograph. I'll first read it and then I'll explain it to you. The cardboard shows me how it was when the two girl cousins went paddling, each one holding one of my mother's hand, and she's the big girl, some 12 years or so. All three stood still to smile through their hair at the uncle with the camera, a sweet face, my mother. That was before I was born. And the sea, which appeared to have changed less, washed their terribly transient feet. Now, I'll keep on telling you the meanings of words also to understand it, and let us understand that what is the poem. A photograph. And the poet says a cardboard. What is the difference between the two? Difference is a huge difference. Cardboard is just a form of a paper, whereas a photograph is with the picture, is with some memory, is with somebody. Now here, the photograph is pasted on the cardboard, and the poet is looking towards that photograph. And what does the poet describes to us, explains to us, let us understand. When the two girl cousins went paddling, the two girl cousins are together into this photograph and they are paddling. Paddling is walking together by matching steps. Paddling is cycling also, that another word is used for that also, but they are not cycling here. They are walking together by stepping, by matching the steps. So the two girl cousins are paddling together, each one holding one of my mother's hand. And each one of them, or you can say, and both of them are holding the hands of the poet's mother. That means the photograph has three girls. In the center is the mother of the poet, and on both the sides, two cousins of her, and they all are holding hands together and they are walking. And she, the big girl, some 12 years or so. And the big girl, and my mother, the one who is bigger them all, she is just around 12 years old. That means all three cousins, when they were around 12 years old, they went somewhere and holding hands they were walking when this photograph was taken. All three stood still to smile through their hair, and all three stood still. When somebody says that, oh, a photograph, so you become still and you give a pose. So three of them stood still and they were smiling through their hair. That means that their hair were not tied up properly and they were smiling through the hair only. Through the hair, that they were little huzzy, they were coming on the face, and because it was a time for the photograph, so three of them gave a smile together. All at the uncle with the camera, because on the other side their uncle was standing with a camera to click the photograph. A sweet face. Whose sweet face is it? The face of the poet's mother. A sweet face, my mother's. Who is saying my mother? The poet. That was before I was born. That's very much general to understand, because the poet is watching the photograph now. And the poet has already described that the age of my mother was around 12 years. So what does it mean? That means it was of course before the poet was born. You understand? And the sea, which appears to have changeless. This line describes us that three of them are on the sea beach. And the sea appears to, seems to have changed less. The sea doesn't change. It remains same for years, for ages. They are onto the sea beach, and the same sea, they have changed. Earlier in the photograph, she's 12 years old. Now she's old. They would have changed. Their faces would have changed. But the sea is still same. Wash their terrible transient feet. And the sea was coming to wash their feet. Temporary. Feet is steps. When you would have noticed when you move on the sand, your footsteps are created, and the sea water which keep on coming generally take away that impression, take away those impressions of the feet. So even the sea was doing so, and sea is still there, but the impression of the feet are not there. We'll continue this tomorrow, children, and along with this I'm going to attach the summary of the poem in a PDF. Kindly go through it. Then tomorrow I will also give the reference to contest and related question and answers. Thank you.